Up front, I'm going to state the obvious. I spent money to do this.
Move this man!
Halo Infinite is free to play, kind of, and without buying at least the basic battle pass, you're gonna have a hard time getting anywhere quickly. That being said, what I did buy to pull this off was that I played 410 matches in 30 days with the $30 premium battle pass and 6 Rockstar energy drinks for the double XP boost mostly. I don't know, we'll call that an additional $10 or so. So right now, the final stat line is $40, 410 matches, and 100 levels. Not bad. I understand people not wanting to invest in the game right now, but I feel comfortable with my level of personal investment, and you should too, whatever that is. $40 to spend on a game that I played for at least 80 hours already isn't going to break me. I also will say that I bought the battle pass on day 1 and used all the free XP it gives you before playing a single match, and I believe it got me to level 24. So through actually earned XP, I went through 76 levels. Some quick math shows that 410 games divided by 76 levels is roughly 5 to 6 matches per level. So let's round and say 5.5 matches per level. 1000 XP to level up divided by 5.5 is 181. So I was getting roughly 200 experience per match average with all the double XP boosts, daily credits, and other challenges rolled in. That's actually higher than I expected, given I played at least 200 or so games at the raw 50 XP level for most of the first 2 weeks. Lastly, I obviously played 410 games over 30 days. That averages out to about 14 matches per day. I was at more like 22 matches a day for the first 2 full weeks and then fell off quite a bit, but regardless, even with the battle pass, you're looking at 15 games of Halo a day for a month. If each game takes 6 minutes, which is on the lower side of an arena match, that's still 90 minutes minimum, so realistically this feat requires 2 hours of playing daily to achieve. A couple of quick details. First off, I completed every single challenge available to me during this duration, which I believe was 3 complete weeks of challenges, maybe 4, and I did everything I could to save the double XP boost, so I was popping them during the same sessions I was completing said challenges. Obvious, right? Not a complicated strategy, but an effective one, and there were multiple levels that I blew through in a single game because I unlocked 2 to 3 challenges plus getting that new day's single XP gain and ranking as much as a 1500 score from a single match with the XP bonus on. Secondly, I'm too lazy to count, but you get about 20 double XP boosts if you have the battle pass, so just leveling through the process 0 to 100, you'll get a few. They're pretty frequently dropping every couple levels, so if you're playing frequently or deliberately, you should have one about, I don't know, half the time-ish, maybe a little less, but once they made the updates to the daily XP bonuses, I felt like I was unlocking them at a pretty decent clip. For reference, a general match of Arena takes between 6 and 8 minutes, which means you have time to play 3 to 5 games once you've popped a boost, depending on which mode you choose. Lastly, if you don't like Rockstar or Pringles or whatever other gimmicky food item is selling double XP boosts, just don't buy them. I would drink Rockstar of my own accord, so it wasn't that big a deal of me to swig on a couple every week instead of my usual Red Bull, but believe me, as someone with everything unlocked, when I say it's not worth it for the actual cosmetics for the most part. There are a handful of really cool items I really like, but for the most part, the armor coatings are and while I love the aesthetic of the armor pieces themselves, it all feels pretty as a whole. So the reason to play the game, Halo Infinite, right now should be the enjoyment of the core gameplay loop, not necessarily the unlockables. Those have a long way to go. If you don't like supporting the engine that is Microsoft by spending on this game when it's in such a state that they're trying to sell blue and brown and freaking sand colors for $15 on the marketplace, I don't blame you. I said it before and I'll say it again. Be comfortable with your level of investment. I've had a ton of fun playing this game and I hope you are too. Don't spend money on it if you don't want to, but if you do, get some of those double XP boosts, pop a Rockstar, double up a little bit, have fun.